Welcome, everyone, to the inaugural meeting of Brattleboro Development Community Corporation. We are in the BDCC offices at 76 Cotton Mill Hill, and I am going to call a meeting to order. Brattleboro Development Community Corporation, which I think we should just refer to as Community Corporation for ease, has been created by BDCC's General Outside Counsel, Eric Velto. He's filed an incorporator's consent, naming the members of the Brattleboro Development Credit Corporation Board as the board members of Brattleboro Development Community Corporation. And the first item of discussion for the Board of Community Corp are the resolutions that have been drafted and circulated. And if we could review those and then make those resolutions. Once those resolutions are made, I would be the president of Community Corp, and I can sign those resolutions, or a secretary's certificate or officer certificate for those resolutions. Once incorporated and those resolutions have been made, there are some other items for Community Corp to do. We need to adopt the bylaws of Community Corp. We need to enter into a services agreement between Community Corp and Brattleboro Development Credit Corporation. And Community Corp is contemplating the acquisition of real property. The acquisition of real property and the discussion and negotiation of the terms thereof is a statutory exemption to the open meeting law. So if we wish to have that discussion, and we anticipate that discussion would include items that are covered by the open meeting law, at that point, I will ask for a motion to move into executive session. We can go into executive session, have those statutorily exempted conversations about the acquisition of real property and negotiation of the terms thereof. And then once we've had that thorough discussion, we can return to open session, and any decisions that we make regarding the real property would be made in open session. So that's kind of the outline for the quick meeting. So I'm looking for a motion to adopt the resolutions as drafted for the general corporate formation. Yes, Adam Grenold.
I'd like to make an amendment, an error. The officer certificate named Debbie Boyle as vice president, Tammy Richards as treasurer. Those two roles should be reversed. So Debbie Boyle would be elected as treasurer, and Tammy Richards would be elected as vice president.
Okay, so the board member who makes the motion to approve those resolutions, please incorporate that amendment. Bob Stevens.
I will make a motion to approve those resolutions with the changes just described.
Fantastic. So we have a motion and second. John Myers seconded that motion. Any discussion regarding the motions, the resolutions as proposed and as amended? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say nay. I should note for the record that Tammy, Stephen, and Elizabeth are all joining remotely. So carried unanimously. Now we have other items to consider at Community Corp. The next is the adoption of the bylaws of Brattleboro Development Community Corporation as drafted and circulated. For a motion.
That was included.
That's included in the resolutions.
Yep. So it's just the service agreements and policies that were attached.
Great. Sorry. So I amend that comment. Looking for a motion to approve first the execution of a services agreement between Community Corp and BDCC.
So
Second.
Second.
Second. Any discussion regarding the motion to enter into a services agreement between BDCC and Community Corp. Now, entering into contracts, the negotiation thereof is an item that is subject to an exemption of the open meeting law. So if there are discussions regarding the terms of the agreement that are private and we wouldn't want disclosed while we negotiate between the parties, we can enter into an executive session if you wish. But if there are no material discussions, we will just make the motion. And I don't see any material discussions regarding the matter, so looking for a motion. I have it first, motion and second. All those in favor of entering into the services agreement as proposed, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say nay. That carries unanimously as well. Third item is the adoption of the proposed policies for the Community Corp. Yes.
Which I can list for you. Everyone
Please do.
received that in the packet. So you received the conflict of interest, the time reporting procedure, the grant administration procedure, and the financial management policy and procedures, which are all included in your packet and need approval.
So moved.
So that's moved and a second.
Second.
Second. Any further discussion regarding that motion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say nay. That carries unanimously as well. So there is a real estate matter for which Community Corp is considering acquiring real property. The negotiation of the terms of that real estate purchase is an exempt, is that exempt under the open meeting law? If we wish to have a material discussion, yes, Bob.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to enter an executive session.
Make a motion to
Second.
Second. All those in favor of moving into executive session, please say aye.
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 We'll move into, those opposed, please say nay. That carries unanimously. We'll move into executive session and report out when we're done. Exited. Thank you very much, everybody. The Board of Community Corporation went into executive session, had a discussion regarding the acquisition of real property and negotiation of the terms thereof. We have moved to leave that executive session, return to open session. And I am looking for a motion as presented by Bob Stevens.
I would move to authorize the purchase and sale agreement for the acquisition of lot 3 at 32 Justin Holden Drive for the price of $10, contingent upon the purchase of lots 1 and 2 by 32 Justin Holden Drive, and contingent upon application and approval for the RDC Environmental Exemption Program for lot 3.
So moved in second?
Second.
Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say nay. That carries unanimously. And I will, without objection, adjourn the meeting of Brattleboro Development Community Corporation.
Yes, do you have to ask for a public comment?
Oh, we do have to ask. Thank you very much. We are conducting this meeting under the open meeting law, and as a requirement, we are required to make available an opportunity for the public to comment on the activities of Brattleboro Development Community Corporation as the Regional Development Corporation of Wyndham Region. Would anyone like to participate? Seeing none, thank you, Kevin. I will adjourn the meeting of the Brattleboro Development Community Corporation. And I will open the meeting of the Brattleboro